Did you miss me? Hey, it's me. I'm back. I'm here. It's been a while since I have made a video on the tube, and it's been a while. Also, I'm using my new camera. If y'all remember from my vlogs before Christmas, I said I want a G7X for Christmas, and guess what? A bitch got one. This is like so fun. I mean, can we talk about how good this looks right now? I can't stop staring at myself because it looks so fucking good. My hair is a little bit of a mess today, but let's ignore that, please, and thank you. Sarah, I figured I would make a vlog. Why am I yelling? I figured I would come on and make a vlog. There's a fucking street sweeper outside right now. Like, is it like 1962? Do street sweeper, is that a thing? Never, ever in my long-legged life have I ever seen a fucking street sweeper. And there's like one outside my door. What the fuck? It's weird. Shit's odd. Fucking 2020, here we are. So, my dog's gonna bark at it, which is super cool. How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? Did you get everything you want? Was it everything that your little heart hoped and dreamed it would be? Mine, can you hear that street sweeper right now? Why does my face look so close? This camera is so nice. This is the first time I'm using it, and I'm like a little taken back. I have filmed like 3 separate times. Like, I haven't filmed today, just now. I've been trying to film, but this fucking street sweeper keeps going by my house, and you know, hoit that. So it hasn't went out too well, but oh, it's so nice. It took me a minute to like figure out all the settings and stuff. I still don't know what that little star is right there. I know y'all can't see it, but, and I think that maybe the setting I have it on right now is a little wrong, because it's like, looks like movie, you know, when you go watch the movies and it's like this. It kind of feels like that right now. Hoy! Hey, Hoy! Come here, Hoy! I've been watching all these dog training videos because we're getting a puppy. So I'm like, distract. Okay, anyways. So I figured I would make this vlog as a little update before I like got back into the swing of things. I'm still gonna film my What I Got for Christmas 2019. I know it's a little late. We're like 3 weeks out from Christmas. But I went up on the gram. If you guys ever, like, I mean, I don't do it often, so like, don't get your hopes up or anything. But if you ever like want to know what I'm up to and I'm not right here, every once in a great while I get a fire up my ass and I be on the gram. I be on the gram stories. So I had asked on gram stories if y'all wanted to see it, and I think it was like 96% maybe. I can't remember because it was like a week ago when I asked, and I totally planned on doing it like a week ago. Then things happened. See, I have not, if y'all remember from my vlogs, when I was doing Vlogmas, I said, look, 2020, new year, new me, new bitch. I'm not gonna stress out about YouTube anymore. A, because I don't get paid to do YouTube, and B, because it's not my job. Like, my life doesn't depend on doing it. My livelihood doesn't depend on doing it. So why the fuck am I so stressed out? Ever since I started my YouTube channel, I have completely stressed myself out over filming. Like, gotta get a video up. And this year, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna be a little more laid back about it. I'm gonna upload what and when I want to upload, and that's what it is, girl. It's usually because I have this, like, I don't want to let you guys down because I love you so much. Because I have this thing where I hate disappointing the people that I love. And y'all, at this point in time, I consider you guys my friends. Not subscribers, but we're friends, we're homies, we're chill. You know, I be up in your living rooms and shit for like the past quite a while now. If you're new, go watch old videos or something, I don't know. Anyway, so it's always been about me like not wanting to let you guys down, but I mean, let's be real. I've let you guys down quite a few, very many times. And it just is what it is. I don't do it intentionally. I do it usually because I forget what the fuck I said I was gonna do, and then shit comes up, and then it's just, you know, I got the ADD, so. Anyway, so I wanted to make this vlog just to give you guys an update and just, I don't know, let you know what the fuck I've been up to for the last couple of weeks. So we are still in the process of remodeling our bathroom. So far, we have got to, I don't even know where I was. Like, I probably should have watched the last day of Vlogmas to see where I was. I think I had the counter and the sink put in at that point. Maybe not, I don't remember, but I still only have the counter and the sink put in, but we did paint, or Tim did paint anyways. See, what happened was, this past weekend, we had went to like do a bunch of stuff for the bathroom, make the shelving, and Tim was like, let me paint. And then I got this burr up my ass because I walked into my son's bedroom and I was like, I can't take it anymore. I need the clutter gone. Like, he has so much clutter from all of his pops and this and that and whatever. And it just gave me lots of stress. Games, Jesus Christ, the games. Gave me lots of stress. So I, instead of making shelving for my bathroom, which I'm still going back and forth on because I'm the most indecisive bitch of life, I ended up making shelving for Aiden's room to hold his games. So did that. Christmas, we got a lot of cool stuff for Christmas. Got this camera, like I said. My mother-in-law was, okay, so here's the deal. If you guys have watched my What I Got for Christmas in the past, y'all know my family's bucket Christmas crazy. And any other year, it's usually like we just like get all the shit. Tim's mom is very well off. I was gonna say well endowed, but she ain't that. She's very well off, and the only people she has to spend her money on is herself. And you know, Tim's an only child, Aiden's an only grandchild, so us three are literally the only people she like has to spend her money on. So she do that, girl. And if we don't give her like some sort of list, she'll just go out and buy like all the things that we don't necessarily need or want, but she does it. So this year we were like, instead of doing that, because this year like our lives are going so great, like just everything, like physically, financially, all the things are just in play. The universe is treating us very well. ATM. So I'm like, when Christmas started coming up, I'm like, I don't really want anybody to buy me anything. I don't like people buying me anything to begin with. I'm like such a bad gift taker. I'm like a nurturer, a giver. I like to give. I don't like people to give to me. So when it came to Christmas this year, we got harassed by my mother-in-law. What do you want? What do you want? And I'm like, don't buy me anything. I don't care. I don't care. So we told Tim's mom this year, instead of doing that, just buy us like a vacation, one big vacation, right? So she's doing that. She's buying us a vacation to either, she hasn't done it yet, so we haven't booked it yet, either, because she'll not do any of that. She's like very technologically impaired. So she is buying us a vacation to either Turks and Caicos or what'd she say, St. Lucia or something like that. So, but we still have to book that. We got to get passports and all that shit before we like do that. So even though she's doing that, like even Aiden, a 14-year-old kid, because I was like, Grandma wants to know what you want for Christmas. He's like, isn't she buying us a vacation? I'm like, yes, she is, thank you. Because usually kids are like, gimme, gimme, gimme. Even Aiden this year is like, I'm good, I'm good. So, we gave her these itty bitty tiny little lists, right? Like just, because she's like, you gotta have something to open. So we're like, fine, fine, fine. I don't know, give, you know, one or two things, whatever. Her ass went crazy. So we got all the things. The majority of the stuff that I got came from her because Tim got me a lot of big things, got me a lot of tools. I didn't ask for very much makeup this year because new year, new me, girl. I'm like, use the shit you got, beach. So I'm gonna try that out using the shit I got rather than buying all the things, even though I've got like $200 in Ulta points right now and it's eating a hole through my pocket. So, because, wait, what am I saying? What was I saying? There was really no point to that. But the point was that I got a lot of tools. I got a few makeup stuff and I'll show you guys. I got a few hair stuff and I'll show you guys. But I'm going to do what I got for Christmas. I got a couple of gift cards and I'll show you guys in the video. So, Christmas went great, went off without a hitch. The last couple of days up until Christmas, or up until the last couple of days before Christmas, y'all know if you watch my Vlogmas, I was like not all about Christmas. I was just like, I'm not really Christmassy this year. But then like couple days before Christmas, I was like, fuck yeah, Christmas. And now, next year, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck my house up for Christmas. I'm gonna like, Christmas exploded in my house. I'm gonna do all the things, right? Didn't do it this year, doing that next year. Probably not though, because Christmas is, for us, we're agnostic, so Christmas is more like a Hallmark holiday for us, you know? So anyways, so Christmas went very, very well. New Year's and New Year's Eve went very, very well. I did not plan on like doing anything for New Year's, and then at the last minute, Tim was like, let's do something for New Year's. And I'm like, but like what? Because all my friends are like moms and stuff, and New Year's is kind of just like another day, you know? I saw this meme a couple of weeks ago where it said like New Year's as a teenager, and then it had it was just like little party hats and things like that, and then it said New Year's in your 20s, and then it was like, you know, like big time partying or whatevs, and then it said New Year's in your 30s, and then they were like sitting on the couch. I don't know, I'm sure you guys have seen it. It's like all over the book and all over the gram, but that's basically like hashtag truth. So I wasn't all about going out, but Tim's like, let's just go, let's go. He's had a very stressful work year, so he's like, fuck it, let's go, let's get away. Here's the thing, at that point in time, a lot of times for New Year's, we like spend New Year's with our parents, but because we had just spent like an entire week with our parents, we were like, let's take a little break and just go out by ourselves for New Year's. So we went out to just one of the bars in our town, saw a couple friends, saw a couple friends, hung out. It was NBD. We left our house at like 8 o'clock and we were home before midnight. Yeah, girl, we was. So that happened, but I look cute as fuck on New Year. I should have took a picture. I don't have my phone on me, it's charging, but I had a really cute New Year's outfit. So our New Year's went really well and everything's been gravy for the past couple of weeks. I've just been really busy spending time with family. Did I say that earlier, that Tim doesn't work as much? I can't remember. Did I say that earlier? I don't remember. But Tim doesn't work as much this time of year, so I've been hanging out with him like a lot, girl. Sorry. Saw them leave on my plant. So this year is gonna be fantastical. I think 2020 is gonna be like the best year yet. Hopefully nobody dies, because you know, everybody's dying around me, literally. So hopefully this year, you know, positive vibes, nobody dying. All right, that would be fucking amazing. So this is gonna be a good year though. We're gonna take some vacays. We're getting a puppy. we're getting a new puppy. This weekend, we're gonna go look at puppies. We found some reputable breeders down south, so we're gonna go like to Southern Ohio and check out some little puppy dogs and possibly come back with a puppy. I went back and forth. I thought I wanted to get a Frenchie. I thought maybe a small dog this time. I've never owned a small dog like ever in my life. Have I ever owned a small dog? So I was like, maybe we need a small dog. But then we started thinking about it and I'm like, but the boys are so big and you know, wouldn't be Stubby as much because Stubby's like older and kind of chill. But when it comes to like playing and stuff, and I know dogs know their own whatever, like they know, you know what I'm saying? It's like being in karate. Well, you a purple belt, you know not to whip a white belt's ass, you know, you show restraint. So I was thinking like, well, with a little dog, I don't know, because Hoyt and whatever else, but I would also love to have a little bank pig and carry my little Frenchie in. That would be so cute. But I think we're just gonna get a bulldog because the temperament, just everything that I've researched about bulldogs. And what I think we're gonna do is get a hybrid so that way they're a little more healthier bred than what like a standard English bulldog is, because standard English bulldogs have like a lot of health issues, and a lot of people breed them cosmetically, I guess you would say. Like they breed them to have like more wrinkles and more squishy cuteness, but the fact of the matter is that makes them very unhealthy. So I think we're looking more into like a hybrid, maybe like a bulldog beagle, or like even I seen one breeder that they're called French, what is it? No, that's a different one. It's a bulldog Frenchton, Boston Terrier, Frenchie bulldog, I think. I'm not super sure. I had to do more research on it and see like what the health stuff is on them. But anyways, yeah, it's been great. So I haven't really been doing anything outside of that. Just working on projects and stuff, working on the bathroom, like I said, working on Bro's room. Tim got me a table saw for Christmas. I was super excited about that. So he got me all kinds of tools. I think he did not know what the fuck to do because he kept asking me what I want. And I'm like, I have everything I want. You know what I'm saying? I got this camera, I wanted that. But he wanted to get me something else. And so he got me, I know. So I'm thinking like when I do my, what I got for Christmas, it's gonna be like, I got a table saw. And what else did he get me? Oh, a brad nailer and like things like that. But he got me all this stuff for like specific purposes, which is cool because I wanted it and I was super excited about it. So very cool, very cool. So on that front, I guess everything's cool. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I got an espresso for Christmas. I think if you watch my Vlogmas, I got it before Christmas because I was dropping my mother-in-law off one day and they thought, the UPS guy had already dropped the espresso off and they did not like package it. So like I saw it and she's like, well, she's seen it, I might as well give it to her. So she did. But I set up in this little corner. It's not done yet. I set up this like a little coffee bar. I've always wanted a coffee bar. I think what I'm gonna do is replace that with a, like a, this is confusing because I usually do this with my other camera and this one like kind of cuts my head off. It's a little odd because I'm not used to the lens size yet, because the lens size on this like this, my other one's like this. But anyway, I think I'm gonna replace that with like a mini Keurig or whatever, because it's a rarity that we make like a big pot of coffee, and now Tim and I are like crackhead fucking addicted to the Nespressos. So, which is a very expensive habit because Nespresso pods are fucking pricey, girl. They're like $1 a pod, but oh Jesus, it's just so good. It's so good, girl. It's so good. And I have the Virtuo Plus or Virtuolina or something like that. So unfortunately, I cannot buy the pods IRL. Like, I have to buy them online in real life. That doesn't make sense, does it? I can't buy the pods in real life. I can buy them, I just can't buy them offline. Like, I gotta buy them online. The closest espresso store to us is Chicago, which is like 6 hours away. But anyway, yeah, so I made me a little coffee bar. I got this little sign that says "But First Coffee," which I think this I'm gonna hang up here like so. And then these, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep these or not. So I got these little things, and they're from that Joanna Gaines Hearth and Hand, is that what it's called? Little thing, but I don't know if they look too farmhousey, like with my decor or not. Why is it so dark? Come on, bring me the light. I don't know if they look too farmhousey or not. You know what is bugging me is because I got my little coffee cups, and these have like different writing on them than those do, so it's like kind of bugging me a little bit. But what I think I'm gonna do is actually remove this cupboard and do like open floating shelving right here. I was honestly thinking about just taking the whole fucking thing out like this, the cat, just taking the whole fucking thing out and just putting things, but I know Tim's probably not gonna let me do that. Plus I need storage. So, but I mean, there's like literally nothing up there but pods. I put like a couple of coffee cups and stuff up there, and then like our whatever this thing is, what's that called, cast iron thing, and then, you know, just like my art supplies and stuff like that, but those can be put in other places. So my next project after doing the bathroom and getting that done, oh, and putting backsplash up in here because we're doing that too, is probably going to be to take these cupboards out, take the cupboards in my laundry room out, and put floating shelves in both spots. So super excited about that. Oh, do I have my finger on the mic? I don't even know where the mic is on this camera. Oh, by the way, in case any of you guys weren't curious, Paul is still thriving. She good, she thriving. She, which if you may or may not have noticed, I am referring to her gender as she now because was it yesterday? Was that last night? Might have been last night or the night before. So check it out. I'm in the laundry room, I'm doing lawns, and Paul just be up in there, you know, chilling. For probably the past week now, I have told Tim something's weird with Paul. I think he's like getting ready to molt. If you don't know, Paul is my praying mantis, by the way, if you guys don't know. I found a praying mantis outside. I brought him inside to protect him for the winter months, and then I was gonna put him back out in the springtime. So, what was I saying? Oh yes, if you do not know, praying mantises molt. They, like a snake, you know how like a snake will shed its skin? Well, praying mantises do that until they become like full-fledged adults. So I thought like he's getting ready to molt. He wasn't eating, he was just acting really weird. He was always like, he just like hangs out like up in like the corners of his cage. But I don't know, there's just something off about little Paul. And I kept telling Tim like, there's something off about him. I think he's gonna start molt. Oh hey, it's me, I'm back. Even though this camera doesn't overheat, it does only let you talk for a certain amount of time. I don't know if that's what happened or if I hit a button because my fingers were like moving around back there, and I haven't really gotten used to like the layout of this camera yet. Anyways, so sorry. As I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yes, praying mantises. My finger got caught in my finger hole. Praying mantises molt like snakes or whatever. I don't know if snakes, if it's called molting with snakes. Am I gonna snake? Is that, I mean, it's really relevant. But so they like shed their skin to grow. So like a little baby praying mantis will molt like 4 or 5 times before it becomes an adult, right? So I'm like, I don't know if he's, because I researched all this. So I'm like, I don't know if he's getting ready to molt or if like she get ready to die. Like, what's going on, poor little Paul? So, I was doing lawns yesterday, doing the laundry. There's that fucking street sweeper again. Why are you sweeping my street? There's nothing even, I mean, we're not in the middle of fucking New York City. We're like in a teeny tiny little suburb in BFE, Ohio. Like, why do you need street the sweeps? Sweep the streets, bro. Anyway, back to my story. So, I'm sitting up in the laundry room, you know, folding the laundry, doing my thing. And I look over at Paul's cage. Now, mind you, I had just checked on Paul last night, the night before this. Everything was fine. It was all gravy. He was still kicking. He was still doing his thing. Mind you, he never went into the terrain, we'll call it. Like, he just, like I was saying earlier, he was just like hanging out on the sides, which he usually does. Like, that's where he likes to chill. But like, he goes and hunts, you know what I mean? I've been putting crickies in there and he wasn't eating the crickies. And usually it says, if they're getting ready to molt, they'll like stop eating for a couple of days, whatever. He was doing that. So I look over and I'm like, oh my God, Paul. I thought he blew up. Like, I thought, did he like throw up and like die? What the fuck's wrong with Paul? So I go look and there's this weird yellow fucking goo all over the side. I mean, I don't want to be dramatic, okay? It's like this big. On the side of his cage, I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'm like looking, researching. And then it hits me and I think, oh my God, did Paul just lay some eggs right now? Did fucking Paul just have some kids? And he did, dude. Paul fucking laid an egg sack all up in his cage. Fucking weird. Look, I'll show you. Hold on. Let me get this situated here. There it is. Look, that's what I have seen. You see that right there? Let me focus. Am I too close to focus? Let me look. I don't want to open it because it's like stuck to the cage. Or how can I do this? Do you see it up there? Can I zoom in on it? How do you zoom with this camera? There we go. Now we're zooming, right? Are we zooming? We're zooming, kids. See it right there? Do you know what that is? That's Paul's babies. Does it really take this long to zoom out with, oh. I was doing the wrong thing. I was trying to like zoom it out manually like a dumbass. But anyway, so yeah, Paul fucking squirted out some babes. Look, it's right there. Wait, can you see it? Right there. That's where it is. It's right there. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, it was so weird. Here, focus, girl. Thank you. It was the weirdest looking shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Do you like throw something up or something? And then after researching, I'm like, well, well, immediately I went and got Tim and I was like, oh my God, come look at Paul. Something's happening and blah, blah, blah. And I said, me and Tim were just like, what the fuck's going on? So he's like looking it up and I was like, do you think it's an egg sac? Like, because we had planned on, when we put Paul out in spring, we had actually planned on buying an egg sac on like Amazon or something anyways, and hatching mantises for our yard, because we plan on doing like a raised bed garden this spring, and praying mantises are really good for like pest control. So I was like, do you think it's like an egg sac? And Tim's like, let me research it. So we start researching and like looking up what the egg sacs look like, and fucking lo and behold, that's what it was, girl. Paul had babies. I mean, not yet, but I'm a little nervous because I haven't done like extensive research yet, but the research that I have done says that they will die within 2 or 3 weeks of laying their egg. But I haven't researched if that is the same when it comes to them being in captivity, because here's the deal. It says praying mantises before winter will lay their little shit out, their little weird fucking egg sac thing. It looks like a cocoon. It's so weird. So they will lay their little egg sac in the winter time because they are going to die because of the winter conditions, because praying mantises cannot live through winter conditions, but the egg sac can. It's designed to hold up through like cold weather and stuff. So because they can't live through the winter, they lay this egg sac, and then their babies can hatch in the spring and then, you know, be their spawns or whatever. So the reason they die though is because of the winter cold. So I'm wondering, I just have to research and see if the same goes for them being in captivity, because we had just planned on putting Paul back out in the springtime and just, you know, letting him live his best life. So it will be very devastating if Paul dies, but he is a bug. So we are going to do the best that we can to our ability to keep the egg sac alive. So we're going to keep it inside, because Tim's like, oh shit, do you think it'll hatch early since it's inside? Because it says it hatches when it's warm. So I don't know. I got to do more research, because this just happened like I think it was last night. This just happened last night. So I have to research a little bit more and like figure this shit out, you know? But the only thing that worries me a little bit is that I said the egg sacs contain 50 to 200 praying mantises. So like, the fuck am I gonna do with 200 praying mantises, girl? I don't know. But I think like once, I just have to look up the care and stuff. I don't know. But I was like, the fuck? Is that not crazy? Can you believe that Paul had babies? What the fuck? How crazy is that? Dude, I was like flipping out. And Tim was like, that's so weird that you knew something was up. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, it's a bug. And like, you kept saying for like the past 2 weeks that you knew it, like something was off. You knew something was off with him. And I was like, bitch, I know my praying mantis. He's like, because you watch him so much, so you knew he was like acting weird or whatever. That's fucking weird, because it's a bug. I was like, yeah, but it's a big ass bug. It's just like an animal, you know? So anyway, but I like to sit and watch him. Like, I like to watch him hunt and do the things that he does. So Tim's like, you're a cool person. He's always like, you're neat, you're cool, you're a cool person. I've never met anybody quite like you, which I'm not sure if that's a compliment or, you know. Anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. So we are going to be grand mantis and new parents to our poopy dog. Of course I'm going to come on and like show you guys the puppy and do all the things, and probably be one of those people that creates Instagram pages for their animals, because fuck, I love puppies so much. They're so cute. And this time, like, I've never had, okay, so like Stubby is the only, well, and like from when I was younger obviously, but Stubby is the only dog I've ever had that I got from like a puppy. And when we got Stubby, we were 24 or something like that. Like, we were young. I mean, Stubby's like almost 13 years old. So we got Stubby when we were really young, really irresponsible, like not the most mature yet, you know what I mean? So when it came to like training Stubby, it took very much many years. Stubby's an amazing dog now because he's so old and he's like so routined now. Hoyt on the other, I mean, Hoyt's a good dog, don't get me wrong, but he's not like professionally trained. And I want to get this dog professionally trained, because you guys know we got Hoyt, rescued Hoyt when he was like a year old, I think. So we want to get this dog like professionally trained. Like I want to take him to like puppy training classes and like really do it legit and have like a really well balanced dog. Not that my other dogs aren't well balanced, but, and I want to take, probably not Stubby because Stubby's just like cool and laid back, but I probably am going to take Hoyt like to the training with the puppy. So that way, you know, they can like do things and stuff. I might just hire a private trainer though. I wonder how much that would be. I might have to look into that. Anyways, this fucking camera, this camera's nice. This is so nice, y'all. So nice. Okay, anyway. I had like a burp and a hiccup at the same time. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So, next video is going to be what I got for Christmas. I will probably, I got the hiccups. I will probably film that at some point in time this week. I still am working on the shelving and stuff for our bathroom. Dude, Tim's like, why the fuck do you have to pick the hardest thing ever to do? Because I've showed you guys the shelf that I want to make before. We're having a little bit of trouble with it because basically what it is, if you don't remember from my vlogs, it's like a 2x4 with a slit cut in it that you set a round mirror into, right? And then you what's the word I'm looking for? Mount. Then you mount that onto the wall, okay? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? No. The girl who I found on Pinterest that did this DIY used a table saw, and look, because you're not cutting from one end to end, do you know what I mean? You have to cut like a slit out of it, out of a piece of wood, so you gotta use a saw. And it's just real fucking hard to do, okay? So, we went and bought a router tool to do it because she's like, use a saw or a router. And the problem is she did it with a table saw and lowered the board onto the table saw and cut her slit that way. Tim was like, absolutely not, we are not doing that. That is literally the most unsafe thing you could do with the table saw, is lowering wood onto it. So we ain't doing that. And then I thought about doing like a plunge cut with a handsaw, but the problem with that is that, you know, the space is so small and you're like, it's just, I just don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. What we aren't going to do is not figure it the fuck out though. And what we aren't going to do is give up on it, because we're not quitters. So we're still gonna try. We tried the other night using the route. We went and bought this router tool. It's called a cutout tool. It's made for shit like that, to like cut into something and cut like shapes out of stuff. So, oh, scroll saw. Tim got me a scroll saw. Cool. So we tried with this cutout tool. At the time, Tim did not feel good that day. He just, all day long, he hadn't felt good for a couple of days. And at that particular moment in time, he did not have the patience to deal with what we were doing at that particular moment in time. So we just kind of gave up on it. Like, we tried it, failed, and he just did not have the patience to continue on. So I think we can do it. It's just gonna take a little finagling, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I have been talking for like 45 minutes at this point. So I'm gonna go. I gotta go to the store and get some chicken because I'm making Mediterranean chicken tonight, and like the idiot that I am, bought everything to make it except for the chicken. So I gotta go to the store and get some chicken. So anyway, that's what's up. That's been my week. That's what I have been up to. What have you guys been up to? Tell me what you got for Christmas. Tell me how your New Year's went. Give me the drums. Let me know the gossip. I honestly, like, haven't even really been on YouTube. Oh my God. Did you guys see that Peter Mon's little dog pee-pee down? R.I.P. Oh, God, that was so sad. He had me in tears. Jesus. Because it just started making me think about how old Stubby is, and like, oh, I can't. Shut up. I can't talk about it, or it's gonna make me cry now. Oh God, that was so sad. But anyways, I haven't really even gotten on YouTube to watch. I mean, I've been watching like Christy's videos when she posts like her and her husband like doing shit to her new house is so cute. But other than that, I haven't really been watching anything or doing anything. I've just been kind of like running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Like I haven't even watched that much TV. I watched a couple of like this show called Truth Be Told. I've been watching that, but other than that, not all that much, to be honest. Oh, that, you know, what the fuck? I was gonna say, I haven't really been on YouTube. I haven't been watching anybody's videos other than what is the fucking deal with this whole Trisha Paytas John Hill thing? Like, is that not the weirdest, most random fucking shit of life? Like, what? I guess what I want to know is like, what were they trying to achieve by doing that? Because like, obviously they hung out, whatever. She trolled and fucking made some Instagram live of him saying like, I gotta go to court tomorrow, even though tomorrow's a Sunday. Don't do this, Trish. Like, they're really bad actors, first of all. Second of all, like, I don't understand. I don't understand why they did it. Like, you got some like merch coming out, or I don't get it. I just don't get it. And then she comes on and she's like being real weird, and it's just fucking weird. She's just fucking weird. Like, what are you doing, girl? What you doing? What is going on here? And then at one point I had heard like, did they like do it on her what's it called, OnlyFans or whatever, or like little porn site, or what? Did they do it on there? Like, he that desperate for money? And how did that oh, she did say in her video he like DM'd her or something, but it's just so odd. Is it not the oddest thing ever? Why did he DM her? Like, what are his intentions? Why did she go hang out? What's going on? That's what I want to know. I want to know the deep down, like, why? Let's be real. You did not DM Trisha Paytas because you thought she was a super pretty, like, interesting person. There was motive there on both ends, and I'm just curious as to what it is. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna go because I gotta go to the store and get some chicken. Is there anything else I need? No. Okay, so as I said, next video will be what I got for Christmas. I'm gonna try to film it at some point in time this week. It's only Wednesday, so that's cool. I think I have no way. Yeah, okay. So I'm free for the rest of the week, so we should be good. I've just been working a lot. Our inventory came, like, our inventory was this week, and it was a disaster, girl. So I have been working a lot more than what I usually do, which is another reason why I haven't been uploading. Aside from the fact that I was just chilling, fucking living my best, girl, living my best. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna cut it off and go so I can go get some chicken for the 17th time. Okay, I love you guys so much. Tell me what you got for Christmas. Tell me what you did for New Year's. And do all the things in the comments so I can talk to you. You like that? Should I make that a ringtone? Like a typical, oh look, I just killed that fruit fly. Ew. Gross. Okay, so after wiping that disgusting bug off my finger and sanitizing myself, it's time to get out. All right, I'm out. All right, I love you guys. Let me know all the things in the comments. We can talk in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna go for real this time. Peace, love, and chicken grease, girl. I'm out. Hey, where's the fucking record button?